All right, let's start with questions.
Coach, it seems like you guys managed pitching pretty well for about 24 innings, 25 there, and then you have an inning where you get a leadoff walk and misplay a bunt, and it seems like the wheels came off from there. What'd you see there?
Lack of execution. Just, we the reason they're where they're at and where we're at is those little pieces of lack of execution. We got to throw the ball in the strike zone, especially when we hit a big homer to take the lead late in the game. We have to come out and be the aggressor, and then we have to get out on bunt defense. There's just these little pieces that, last 3 innings, 2 leadoff walks. One, we have an error to lead off the inning, and then twice we don't make a play in bunt defense. Just not a great combination for success.
How frustrating is that too? Because the last 2 games, there's been a lot of fight in your team, and y'all have executed. Even on Thursday night, y'all were in the game. How frustrating is that to turn around the day?
A lot of fight today. Chance to 7th inning, we're winning. We got a chance to have a great series sweep, and we don't make them have to earn it. We freaking give it to them, and it's frustrating. It is. We're this close to getting going and being a good team, and we lack aggression, a lack of going right at their ass.
And it seems like the pattern may have been to Nate give you 5 or 6, get it to Casey, and then to Nixon, and you nearly did that, but when Nixon goes out there and you start seeing him kind of fade a little bit, you went ahead and pulled him. It seems like you're a little more willing to pull guys this last weekend. What's kind of your thought process behind that?
Well, we just got a couple extra more guys right now too. So, last weekend we were 2 short, really 3 short to be honest with you. So I have a little more experience in there, and we got some better starts this week. We used 2 on Thursday. What we used 2 yesterday, so it leaves you more guys to use. But we just, I don't mind if somebody hits it on the dang condos. I just hate giving them stuff, and we're just giving them stuff. And they earned a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm not discrediting South Carolina, but we have to make people earn it.
You plan on using Bradley Lofton this weekend? We didn't see him. Do you have an update on his status?
He'll pitch this upcoming week. So.
Nate, obviously with a launch angle team, you got to be careful being a little bit too reliant on the fastball. He did give up some home runs, but they were the solo shots. How would you kind of assess, what he gave you today?
I thought he settled in well. It was a tough matchup day because he gives up pop-ups, and their guy gives up grounders. So you're facing the sinker ball guy who he jammed it in there and tried to pitch away from the wind. They got a couple. They crushed one early. 2 of the other ones probably aren't on. It was not as windy of a day, but he really settled in and competed. And I think that's where I thought his last 3 or 4 innings were really high end.
It appears too that maybe the catcher play appears to be improving a little bit too. There are not quite as many pass balls or wild pitches, and it seems like they're holding runners a little more accountable. What do you see in there? What do you attribute that to?
Ross has made some changes to his just his technique a little bit, and I think that's really helped him out. Experience, just every day he's got a little more experience and gaining some confidence.
Obviously, Thursday night got tossed and raspy voice today, and you seem really frustrated too. Has anything changed with your approach with the team over the last week?
When you get the crap beat out of you like we did against Vanderbilt, you're picking them up. We're so close right now. The expectation to win and play hard and do that's totally different. And so I'm frustrated at the end of that game, and I'll let them know it. Like, it's not acceptable, and we have to figure out a way to just make the other team earn it. It's exactly what we have to do, and it's just we've done it at such a high level for the last couple of years. Watching that drives me nuts.
Dakota's been a bright sport for you this week. 10 for 15 for the week. Obviously, I know you wanted to get him going. It appears like you've got him going now. What are your thoughts about his play this week?
Yeah, he was really good. So it's a big bright spot. We knew how talented it was. It's not easy for freshmen in this league, and he got a little overwhelmed early. Just got back to work and got a swing going, and you're seeing the type of player he is right now.
Kind of bouncing off that too, Slate, I know he was 0 for 4 today, but stung a ball, and he had a really good series. How much have you seen him improve since he sat down for a couple weeks and back
He's
to
probably
lineup?
right in there with Dakota. Guys, on opening day, that was my 3 and 5 holes. That's probably been part of our problem is we have these special players that just couldn't get going early, and hopefully we got them going now, and we'll have them for the rest of the season.